Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, first down, Railers. Pass out in the flat, Sean Raffa. He's at the 25, on the move, close to another first down. And they're going to call it, yes, it's a State Farm Insurance, Chris Coyne, the agent. First down for the Rail Splitters at the 31-yard line. Nice pass from make it the 32-yard line. Polis to Raffa. Raffa wears the number 9 for the Rail Splitters.
It was a nice pass, a nice catch, and a run after the catch, Bob. And that's been open. They've had a couple shots at that, and just got to be leery of the defense jumping on that.
Polis has got it.
Yep.
Hands off. And I believe it is Gandolfi.
Yeah.
He picked up a yard, so it'll be 2nd and 9 for the Rail Splitters at the 33-yard line.
Mount Zion has a lot of subs in, a lot of the second stringers now in on the defensive line also, Bob. And let's hope the Railers can maybe move it and pick up a couple more first downs here and take some time off the clock.
For all your construction needs at Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Man in motion, Raffa. They throw it out to Raffa. One-hand catch, and he runs it out of bounds here on the sideline.
Yeah, the pass was kind of behind him. He had to go reach behind him and make a nice catch there, Bob, but then he had to turn around to go upfield, and by that time the defense had a chance to recover and picked up a couple yards out to about the 33.5, 34-yard line.
Nice athletic move there by Sean Raffa. Got one-handed that behind him, then he spun and took it upfield. Tanner Stramp, number 77 in there for the Rail Splitters. One of the offensive linemen for Lincoln. Batten splits out here to the near side. Miller on the far side of the field. They're on the near side hash mark. 3rd and 9 for the Splitters. And they blow the play dead. That'll cost us 5 yards, a delay of game.
Yeah, then Railers take a timeout. Maybe they waved off the flag because we got the timeout.
All right, we'll take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. On the road tonight, the sun's gone down and a little bit of the gloaming left. It was a pretty sunset, a lot of purple. Lincoln called a timeout, and now they come back out onto the field. Going to be 3rd and 9 for the Rail Splitters. Almost up to the 34-yard line. Polis out of the shotgun. He's got the snap, rolls out to his right. He's got time to throw, and incomplete. Intended receiver was Isaac Decker.
Yeah, when you're throwing on the run, you tend to throw it a little high, and that was a little too high for his intended receiver out there on the right side.
Jaden Ledley going to have to punt it away. Be Noah Rachel on the long snap for Lincoln.
Go ahead, Bob.
I was just going to say, nobody back for Mount Zion. They blitz.
That's the way they did it. They've done it all night.
There's a snap high, but he grabs it. Ledley gets it away. He's a quick kicker. End over end. Got to grab that one.
Yeah.
The 45.
He's got a good roll all night long until that one, and then it bounced back toward the Railers.
It was Peyton Johnson, the sophomore, running it down before it got any farther, so it'll be 1st and 10 for Mount Zion at their own 45-yard line. Saturday morning means Mama's Arcade Cafe, located on the historic square in downtown Lincoln. Mama's Arcade. It's been there for as long as I can remember. If you need an auction, it's Mike Moskey. Mike Moskey Auction Service, phone 217-519-3959, or go to moskeyauction.com. 1st and 10 for the Braves, and they've got their new quarterback in there. That's Bryce Nichols. He hands off to the big guy. That's number 26, Aiden Ledbetter. 230-pound sophomore Ledbetter. He's got a first down at the Lincoln 41-yard line.
You just ramble through tacklers, Bob, and when you tackle with your arms, you know, it's kind of hard to stop the guys. Good hard runners like they have run through those kind of tackles.
6:23 for halftime. Nichols is a senior, the quarterback. Under the Friday night lights here in Mount Zion. Hands off Ledbetter. That time the Rail Splitters were there.
Well, they brought some linebackers. They blitzed that time and were able to fill all the gaps and made a stop for a slight loss.
First guy to hit him was Evan Maynard, the junior nose guard. He's a 6-footer, 260.
Yeah, he's the one who was leading that long return earlier, Bob.
Nichols gets him out of the huddle, lines it up. Ledbetter, the running back. Snap. Ledbetter looks for running room, and they spin him down. Quite a few Railers there. Wyatt Mammon, he was the first guy to grab him.
A lot of young kids in this game for the Railers tonight, Bob, so hopefully getting some experience, and we'll learn from that. And
3rd and 7 for the Braves, 5 minutes to the half.
Bring up 3rd and 7 for the Braves.
Okay. Play clock's running down. They'll have to hurry here to get it off.
Nichols hands off Ledbetter.
Oh, stop.
And first guy there to bring him down, that's Evan Maynard. Maynard for the Rail Splitters on the tackle.
Maynard's a junior, 6 foot, 260-pound junior, and he moves pretty well for a 260-pounder, Bob.
We'll be glad to have him back in the fall.
Yes.
4th and 7. And now the starting lineup checks back in.
They're going to try a field goal from here. This will be ball's on the 39. This is going to be a 56-yarder.
He's got the leg to do it.
I don't know if we can get it that far. 56 yards, maybe. Let's see.
McNeil on the snap. On the placement will be Summers. The ball's down. Here's the kick by Oliger. Not going to make it.
No. We didn't get the height on it that he's been getting on kickoffs, Bob. He kind of came out of there a little low. I think he tried to overjuice it a little bit and wound up a little left and a little short.
So it's going to be Lincoln football.
You don't see even pros trying 56-yarders too often sometimes.
No.
That was a long one.
He needed a good wind at his back.
Of course, when you're ahead 58-0, you can take chances like that.
Yeah. Well, maybe he needed
It's good experience.
a
Yeah.
Jack Nicklaus 1-iron might have done it.
Railers take over with 3:49 left here in the half.
1st and 10 for Lincoln. State Farm Insurance, Chris Coyne, your agent, sponsors all of those first downs for Lincoln.
I see the high school rule is different because they have to go back to the 20 instead of where the kick line of scrimmage was.
Polis waits for the snap. He's got it. Hands off. Isaac Decker on the right side. Broke a couple 3 tackles and got across the 25-yard line. Picked up about 7 yards there, Coach.
Yeah, nice run off the right side between the guard and the tackle, and a little running room this time, and picked up some nice yards. Ran hard with the ball. Sets up a 2nd and 3 for the Railers. Chance to pick up their second first down of the game.
J.R. Lynn checks in for the Rail Splitters. He's a senior, 5'8", 185-pounder. Snap, fake the handoff, rolls to his left. Polis got his man. Good. I believe that's Tony Gandolfi,
Yep.
and it is.
He got the first down.
And they're going to move the chains, and that's State Farm.
Run down by Brian.
Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, first down for the Rail Splitters. Just across the 30-yard line.
The thing about those passes, I mean, threw a nice ball, made a nice catch, but he's a little vulnerable to the defense coming up and kind of hitting him from the blind side. He's not seeing him as he turns to catch that ball.
Polis has got it. Fakes the handoff, throws it out in the flat.
Incomplete.
Incomplete. Decker was the intended receiver.
He kind of rushed that just a little bit. Made him throw a little low.
2nd and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Clock stops on the incompletion. 2:43 left for the half.
Game like this, you just try to find something that seems to work a little bit for you, Bob. And you know, you're not going to get your whole package working, but if you can find one or two things that'll work that you can carry over to the last two games.
2nd and 10. Man in motion's Decker. Polis hands off. Decker right side. A little bit of a hole there. He spun down. Got a couple yards out of it at the 33-yard line.
Could be 3rd and about 8.
Clock on the move. 2:26 for the half. Batten here on the near side. On the far side of the field, it's Miller. In the slot, it's Decker. Ledley in there to wing back. Polis has got the snap. Rolls out to his right. Got a man in pursuit. Gets rid of it. Intended receiver, Isaac Decker, incomplete.
Yeah, it would have been close to a first down, maybe just short, but when you're running for your life, going to your right side and try to throw back across a little bit, that's a hard throw.
That's a tough one. 4th down. Ledley going to have to punt it away. Rachel on the long snap for the Rail Splitters. They'll blitz us. They don't send anybody back. They bring up an 8-man line. There's the snap. It's high.
Oh, nice.
Ledley gets it, and he still gets it away. And takes a Lincoln roll across the 50. That was a miracle play by Ledley. Down to the 46. You get a chance to watch it on the YouTube, do it.
That was pretty athletic to make the catch, first of all, and then to have the presence to turn and put a foot on it. Didn't get high or anything, but it was low, and he got a roll out of it. Great job.
That's a sophomore with a lot of composure.
Great job, yep.
1st and 10 for the Lions. 1:47. They're going to say the ball went to the 45-yard line. It's the State Bank of Lincoln, a division of Heartland Bank and Trust, member FDIC for all your banking needs in Lincoln. State Bank of Lincoln, division of Heartland Bank. It's going to be Nichols out of the shotgun, Bryce Nichols. He's got it. Ledbetter going to try to make the turn. 230-pounder with about a 3-yard gain there. So it'll be 2nd and 7 for the Braves.
Run out by Rage Barger.
Rage Barger on the tackle for the Rail Splitters. Second and 7 for the Mount Zion Braves. Their own 48-yard line. 3 receivers here to the near side. Nichols got the snap. He goes Ledbetter again, and he gets a couple yards out of it to the 50.
Yeah, the Lincoln Railer is holding the ball. I think they got the ball. 52 come out of there with the ball, Bob, and I think he just took it away from Ledbetter.
That's Jared Merriman.
I guess that's what happened. There was kind of a lot of people in there, but he come out of there holding the ball. He just stripped Ledbetter, and Lincoln has the ball.
Senior experience there. Jared Merriman takes it away, so it'll be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters at the 50-yard line. 62 seconds left for the half. Miller going to split out to the far side of the field. Ball's on the far side hash mark. Decker the left wing. Snap to Polis. Got a little time. Going to throw long. Incomplete.
Paulus' pass intended.
Intended receiver Dalton Miller.
Yeah, he's pretty well covered. He had a man right between him and the quarterback, and he was there to break it up.
2nd and 10 now.
Ryan Clark on the for the Braves.
Clark on the coverage for the Braves.
I'm sorry, Bob. That was a nice, pretty nice throw. You know, another yard might have got it over the defender's head, but you know, I'll give Lincoln credit for trying to get something to work downfield. Most of their passing up to now has been the short to the outs, and they tried to screen earlier.
Man in motion, Rafa. And they pitch it outside to Gandolfi. He's looking for some good blocking. Straight arm, tries to turn it up. May have got it to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, that's a good defensive effort. You know, in a play like that, you just want to string them out as long as you can till you get defenders to make tackles or drive them out of bounds. And they did that for just about a 3 or 4 yard gain for the Railers.
Well, they give him 4, Coach, to the 44. Good placement there. 3rd and 6 for the Rail Splitters. Miller split wide right. Polis got the snap. Rolls to his right, gets one good block. Now he throws it up ahead. The intended receiver was Dalton Miller, but it's incomplete.
Pass to Miller, incomplete.
4th down, 4th and 6 for Lincoln. 43 seconds on to the halftime.
Those 3 plays have taken 19 seconds off the clock. We can't get to halftime soon enough.
Harnicky calling the offensive plays for the Rail Splitters. He was a Lincoln quarterback a couple years ago.
Yeah, couple. Yep.
Gandolfi, the fullback for the Rail Splitters. Man in motion's Rafa. Polis rolls out to his right.
Screen pass.
Rafa at the 40. He's got a first down. Goes out of bounds. 1st and 10 at the Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters as they move the chains.
Yeah, it's the second time they've tried that screen and passed complete and got some nice yardage out of it, Bob. It's a good play.
Rafa goes out of bounds. Stops the clock. It was a good play. Ball at the Mount Zion 34-yard line. This time Rafa lines up in the slot on the right side of the field. Polis has got it, and he's going to throw it. He's got him, Rafa. Another first down.
And that was a nice throw. He got it over the one defender and in front of the other, and Rafa was just found an open spot. Nice throw and nice catch.
Rafa, very fast runner. No huddle. Polis looks. Now he rolls to his right, points. He's going to keep it along the sideline. Tiptoes along the sideline, goes out of bounds. Stop the clock at 17 seconds.
Up some yardage on that and see where they place it.
Aiden Page runs him out of bounds.
Picked up about 8 on that, I think, on that.
That's the 11-yard line, Coach. 2nd and 3 for the Rail Splitters. On the far side hash mark. Batten, Rafa, Decker here on the far side of the field. Polis rolls to his left. He's keeping it. No, nice move there.
Get in.
Step, close.
He's short.
Just short of the end zone.
7 seconds. Take timeout.
Nice play there by Elijah Polis.
He didn't have somebody wide open, and he did the right thing, Bob, of putting it on and running, and he's just short of the goal line. Lincoln takes a timeout. I believe it's their second.
So that's the State Farm Insurance. Chris Coyne, your agent.
Put the ball on the 2-yard line.
First and goal.
Yes, put the ball on the 2-yard line.
First and goal for the Rail Splitters. They had to call that timeout, but a nice play there by Polis. He was nobody open. He's going to his left, and then he cuts it back inside.
Yeah, he made one man miss. The first man miss, which gave him some running room.
And we got one chance to get on the board. 7 seconds.
I think we got a timeout left, so we might have 2 chances if we don't get it on this first play. Let's just get it now.
Rail Splitters back on the field.
You're still way behind, but you maybe feel just a little better about yourselves if you can get this in the end zone.
Puncher in there. Here we go. Snap, Polis.
Don't
fake.
Don't lose
Now
all
he
your
throw,
time.
picked
It's
off,
intercepted.
and they're going to unfortunately take it all the way on that interception. And that's going to make the score Mount Zion 64-0 for Lincoln. McInerney on the interception.
Touchdown.
And they celebrate down in their end zone.
Yeah, time ran out.
Gavin McInerney, linebacker, made the interception. So the half is going to end with an extra point attempt. For your country financial needs, it's Agent Michelle Bauer. Stop by her location. She's located on the square in downtown Lincoln, helping you protect what matters most. That's Michelle Bauer. Okay, it's going to be McNeil on the snap. Summers on the placement. Oliger boots it through the uprights, and that'll make it 65 Mount Zion, Lincoln 0. And that's the end of the first half. We'll be back after these messages.
Marching Braves. The Marching Braves are excited to have the opportunity to perform for you this evening. Please enjoy some fun pop music by Panic at the Disco, Lizzo, and The Weeknd. Led onto the field by drum major Kalen Haddock. The Marching Braves are under the direction of Patrick Ward. He is assisted by Josh Wunderlich. Assistant Director, Chris Weirman, drumline instructor, and Crystal Temple, color guard instructor. Drum major Kalen Haddock, is your band ready? Marching Braves, the field is yours.
And you can catch us on YouTube. Coach, that was a tough first half.
That was unbelievable. You're right, Bob. Expected a tough game, but didn't expect it to be quite this lopsided, one-sided. Mount Zion's good. They've got a good team. And the Railers just have not been able to stop anything. Haven't generated anything offensively either. That's part of the problem. We said this at the onset, that a key for the Railers is to kind of get some first downs and hold on the ball and keep it out of the hands of Mount Zion's offense. But we certainly weren't able to do that. And besides generating their own offense, they turned a couple turnovers into scores, and hence we got a very lopsided first half.
Well, they don't miss a beat. Their sub is a senior quarterback and a big sophomore running back. So, as I said, they don't miss a beat. When they come in with those guys, they're very tough.
Yeah, and they played most of the second quarter. The starters played the first couple series maybe in that second quarter, but the subs were in for at least 8 or 10 minutes of it. And, they weren't quite as good as that starting group, but still good enough. And they added more points even after they made the switch. What do you tell the Railers at halftime here? You hope they won't quit. I hope they haven't quit. And they just got to go out there and try to play and try to make themselves individually better a little bit if they can. And, as we said, they're young. They're mostly, we got some seniors out there, but a lot of underclassmen. And, they got to think ahead maybe to the future too, Bob, that if they want to prevent something like this from happening, they're going to have to do some things on the field and off the field to get ready to be better.
I was watching some of the guys on the staff, some of the coaches, and they were individually talking to some of the players, and I think they were picking out the ones that did some good things, and that's what you do in a game like this. Try and pick out some of the good things you've done, and then in practice you work on the rest of the offense and defense. But if you see a guy doing something good, you're getting beat like this, you go over and say, hey, young man, you're doing a good job. Keep it up here in the second half.
Yeah, and from a coaching standpoint, that's hard to do, because of the way things have been going. It's hard to pick out all those good things. And there are a few, we saw a few bright spots. Had a nice return on a kickoff and by Scotty Batten, some nice blocking and some good tackling by Evan Maynard, yes. And a few other good things out there, but just not near enough to
And as far as the kicking game, Jaden Ledley got off some good punts. He had one unbelievable play on a hike over his head.
Well, yeah, I think he's just fighting for his life back there.
Yeah.
It's survival for him because they're not putting anybody back. They're bringing all 11, and we did get one. Well, we had one snap over his head. That turned out to be a safety. And the very first one, I think, might have got partially blocked, although he got it away, and it was a low. And he's had good rolls most of the time. He's getting a lot of big workout tonight.
So, Coach Ken, next weekend we got the long drive to Mattoon, and then the last game's a home game.
Yeah, and then the last home game is with Effingham, which is
the Flaming Hearts.
I'm trying to see here. Mount Zion plays them the week before we do, so it'll be interesting to see how that game turns out. Mattoon, they were 1-2 going into tonight's game. They lost Effingham last week 28-0. Lost to this Mount Zion team 21-7 to open the season. their one lone win was against Taylorville 1914 in week 2. So they're playing at Monticello, a non-conference game tonight. And Monticello usually pretty good. I think they're a 3A school. I'm not sure about that. Maybe 2.
And we were talking coming over the 1 year that Taylorville's down, we don't play them.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, they'd be a handful for us anyway. But, yeah, it would have been nice to get to play them. But instead, we wound up playing Lanphier a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, Lanphier, they have, I guess Eisenhower doesn't even have a team this year, and then I think we had a cancellation because of COVID with Rantoul.
Yeah. And I did see Rantoul played last week in week 3,
good.
so they didn't play their first 2, but they did get to play last week. And, yeah, it's good for those people and for those kids and get to play a little bit of football yet this year.
Okay, that's going to do it here for the halftime show. We're going to send it back to the station, and then we'll be getting ready for the second half. Thanks for listening to the halftime show. We'll be back after these messages.
I just wanna be part of your symphony.
the 2021 Mount Zion Palms team. We would like to recognize and honor Todd Garner, the previous school board president, and all of those that we have lost during COVID-19. Todd entered eternal life on October 30th, 2020. If you would look to the south, you can see a newly planted red maple just west of the basketball courts. We know Todd always wanted a tree that turned red in his yard, and he always considered this football stadium his second home. While sons Jacob and Nick Garner were unable to attend this evening, on behalf of the school board and the school district, Jeff Sams presents to Todd's wife Rhonda, with his two brothers Larry and Steve, the plaque that the board members received for their service. Todd served 8 years on the school board and as board president. He provided great leadership to those he worked with, all of the students, employees, families, and the community he represented. He also ran the clock up here for about 18 years. We'd like to thank you, Rhonda, for sharing him with us. Godspeed, Juice.
Bobby V along with Coach Ken Schweitzer. Winnie Ransdell running the
Please welcome back the Rail Splitters from Lincoln
show
High
back at the station. And Lloyd Kirby here with us on the road. He puts everything together for us, shows us which buttons to plug in and broadcast the game. Halftime score, unfortunately, is Mount Zion 65 and Lincoln 0. And we got another half to play, Coach.
Yeah, the clock is going to keep running now, so it'll make it go a little faster, but that won't help us stop Mount Zion unless we do a little bit better job, or a lot better job than the first half. Of course, Mount Zion had a little to do with that. They're pretty darn good as a football team. We'll see. I don't know if they'll let their starters run any series here in the second half or not.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see him, maybe just for one offensive.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate for them that they don't get to play as much because they're so good.
Especially after this shortened season and not getting to play in the fall.
Yeah.
They'd like to get to play more.
Yeah, and unfortunately Lincoln's not able to give them a better game so that that could happen.
All right, both teams going through their warm-ups. Mount Zion's done with theirs. Lincoln's still going through theirs, and we'll be starting the second half here in under a minute here from Mount Zion. As we told you, next week we'll be over in Mattoon. I want to thank all our fine sponsors for sponsoring and all our fans for listening.
We try to give a few stats here and stuff at the halftime, Bob, but to be quite honest, we kind of lost it as far as keeping track of stats, and Lincoln doesn't have much to record, so we're skipping that here today.
Well, the bright side of it is, if there is one, is that a lot of these guys are young. They're juniors and sophomores, and they'll be back in August for the opener for that season.
The main thing is they can't let this discourage them. They can't just give up, and hopefully their involvement in athletics has taught them not to give up, and we'll see if they come out here second half and give it an effort.
All right, there's goose eggs on the board. Pretty soon there's going to be 12 minutes, and we'll start this third quarter. Beautiful facility over here at Mount Zion. The field is a AstroTurf type field, so you can play all weather on it. It's also does double duty as a soccer field.
Yeah, and they got a nice big grass practice field right behind us. We're sure they use that, but they can practice on this too. And a lot of schools have even down in central Illinois, in southern Illinois, have gotten this all-weather surface, and it gives them a lot of opportunities to do a lot of things outdoors.
And you know what, Coach? We can actually say now that we have a better broadcast booth than the Mount Zion Braves.
Well, that's undoubtedly true, because we don't really have a booth at all. We got a table and a platform.
We're just out on the deck.
Well, yeah.
Here's the kick. And Batten takes it in the end zone. He caught it in the end zone. Oliger's kick, and so now it's going to be a Chris Coyne 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. State Farm Insurance 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters.
This is a better broadcast booth than we had at Freeburg a couple years ago, if you remember that. We were just out on a little platform outside.
And it was raining?
Yeah, it was bad weather.
Yeah.
They didn't show us much accommodation either.
No, but that's what you get when you go play football on the road against the Pretzels. Soggy Pretzels. Polis, 1st and 10. Got the snap. Quickly throws it out ahead. Dalton Miller's got it. And he goes across the 35 to the 38-yard line. And that's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance 1st down for the Rail Splitters. They'll move the chains. A nice opening play there for the Rail Splitters.
Nice play, nice catch, a nice run afterwards. Yeah, nothing. Everything went right that time, and it's a good gain.
Elijah Polis to Dalton Miller. Miller lines up here on the near side. Batten on the far side of the field. Rafa in the slot again. He got a pass there the last time he lined up there. Now they throw it out. That's Isaac Decker. Decker looking for running room, and he is close to another 1st down for Lincoln. They're going to give him 9 yards.
Yeah, that was it. He made a nice cutback too, Bob. As the defense started to close on him, he cut back toward the inside after the catch and picked up some additional yards, about 9 on the play.
Elijah Polis to Isaac Decker. 2nd and 1 now for the Rail Splitters at their own 47-yard line. Lincoln in those road whites with the white helmets, the green pants. Miller had a nice catch. He lines up here outside. Get that first down for Lincoln. Polis has got the snap, looks, fires. That's Batten. Batten's got a first down into enemy territory. Stays on his feet. He will not go down. And that's going to be Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters as they move into Mount Zion territory.
Yeah, he did. Batten did a nice job of hanging on to the ball because he got hit several times afterwards. They were clawing at it, but he hung on and, as you said, picked up the first down.
Football at the Mount Zion 47-yard line.
Railers come out throwing the ball here in this second half, Bob. 3 straight plays, 3 straight passes.
They came out with a good game plan. Here's Miller, Decker in the slot. Rafa on the wing. Polis has got it. Pitch is in the backfield. Tony Gandolfi was the ball carrier for the Rail Splitters, and he got back up to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, just can't get anything going running game. You know, the offensive line's just not able to open up any holes for him, and I think he actually lost maybe a yard on the play.
Gabe Johnson on the tackle for the Mount Zion Braves. 2nd and 11 now for the Rail Splitters. Decker and Rafa, usually wingbacks, they're both in the slot here on the near side. Polis, now he threw. Oh, boy, he tried to get it out. He was under a lot of pressure. There was guys swarming all over him.
Yeah, I think that was a throw just to save his life on that one because he had a lot of pressure, as you said, Bob, and just put it out a little farther ahead than he needed to for his receiver.
He thought that mosquito season had come early. They were all over him.
They were at that.
3rd and 11. The Mount Zion 48. Got to break one loose here. Polis looks along the line of scrimmage, and he's ready to go. Here's the snap. Polis going to throw. Miller, nice catch. That's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down at the 40-yard line of Mount Zion.
I think he's still short, Bob.
I'm sorry. Just a little bit short.
They're going to put it on the 40, so so he's.
We just give Coyne some more advertising. I think he honked at me the other day.
It'd be nice to get the first down, too.
Yeah. 4th and 3. Joe Mitchell on the tackle for Mount Zion. Polis looking for that fourth. Rafa was the intended receiver.
Well, he hadn't. Polis maybe threw it just a little quick, and I don't blame him for that with the pressure he's had all night long. But Rafa wasn't. Was it Rafa?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't quite ready for it, I don't think.
No, yeah, it was Rafa. Yep. 1st and 10 now for Mount Zion at their own 40-yard line. Did you say Mount Zion played next week? Effingham?
Effingham next week.
That's going to be a tough. That might be the league championship there.
Yeah, the game's over at Effingham. It's their last home game of the year right now, tonight.
Comes the Braves. They don't have their starting lineup in. They've got Nichols at quarterback, Ledbetter the running back, and a guy that got a late ticket that just got in and comes in the slot. Here's the snap. Ledbetter. Rail Splitters do a nice job of stacking him up.
Yeah, a lot of blitz going on by the Railers. You know, if they got by the initial line, Railers have a problem. But with the blitzing, they're able to fill all the gaps and keep them from getting anything. Lost a couple yards on that play.
That was number 66, the senior, J.R. Lynn, on the tackle for the Rail Splitters. Nichols out of the shotgun. He's got the big guy, Ledbetter, back there with him. 2 receivers to the far side of the field, 1 to the near side. Here's the snap. Ledbetter and the Railers are there again. Quite a few of them. Tanner Stramp was there, along with Evan Maynard to take him down.
I was watching the line. Lincoln defense, they ran a little twist there with down linemen. One went one way, one crossed behind him, and confused the offensive blockers a little bit maybe, and Lincoln stopped him for no gain to maybe lost another yard maybe.
3rd and a dozen for Mount Zion at the 38. Taking a while to get the play in. Now here comes Nichols. Christian Nichols. Pardon me, it's Bryce Nichols. He's got the snap. He's going to wants to take it himself.
Hang on to him.
Let's get him a couple guys, and that's finally coming up from behind to get him. That's 69 for the Rail Splitters, the freshman Wyatt Mommen.
Yeah, I think that was, I want to say that was,
Decker in on the tackle too.
well, I think it was Miller was the one that got across the line and didn't quite get him down, but slowed him down, and then a couple more made the actual stop. We're going to make him punt here for the first time tonight.
Oliger going to punt it away. He does all their kicking. One man back for Lincoln. That's Batten. Long snap by McNeil. Oliger's got it, and a penalty on the play. They blow it dead.
Must be illegal. Yeah, illegal procedure. They were trying to get guys lined up. I don't know if these are sub on the punt team or not. We got their #1 punters in, but they never did get people set where they needed them to be.
That backs him up to the 34-yard line. McNeil will snap it to Oliger again. Jonathan Oliger. Scotty Batten back for the Rail Splitters. McNeil. Good snap. Oliger.
Nice
Spiral. Fair catch called for by Batten.
I don't know if he touched it. I hope he didn't.
He dives for
He
it.
did now. They got it.
And it looks like Mount Zion's got it. He may have touched it and knew he had to go back and get it.
Well, he was trying to, I think he signaled fair catch, but the ball was out in front of him a little too far. He didn't quite get underneath it where he could catch it, and then it hit him as it hit the ground. He scrambled back trying to get it, but it hit him because of the effort he made to try to get it.
Yeah, and he all-out dived trying to get it.
Yeah, and there was 2 Mount Zion players down. We got somebody down here on the field way back here. Is that a Lincoln Railer? I think it is.
Yeah.
I can't tell who it is. I don't want to speculate.
Well, Mount Zion off the side of the field. Lincoln coming over to the side. We'll take a 30-second injury timeout, and we'll be back. That's Barger, shook up on the play. Rage Barger, he's holding his right arm. Now he's trying to straighten it up around his right bicep.
Yeah, we didn't see him get hit, so I didn't know what exactly happened, but he's walking okay. It might be an arm, left arm, wrist.
Yeah.
First and 10 Braves just
Not
outside
sure we'll see him again the rest of the game tonight, but hopefully that's a minor injury to him.
Let's hope so. First and 10 for Mount Zion. The Lincoln 10. Nichols at the quarterback. He's got the snap. And new
Ball's
running back.
loose.
Nice.
Ball's loose. I don't know who got it. Raylor's got it.
Good job by Gandolfi. He hit him. And it looks like Maynard, he had the football. He may have picked it up.
Yeah, somebody came through the line and was right there at the handoff and made the hit, and I think that made the ball come loose. The Railers got on top of it, so a good break for the Railers on the 15-yard line and coming the other way.
That's Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, first down at the 15. Miller splits it here to the near side. Raffla's the wing back on the right. Polis has got Gandolfi in the backfield with him. There's the snap.
There's good.
Handoff.
Oh, man.
Gandolfi, nice run. Opened up a big hole there.
Yeah, it looked like he ran back into some defenders from our vantage point. Looked like he had an alley coming to the outside, but he's got a better view down there in the field than we do, apparently. And again, made it some nice yards, about 6 on the play.
Up across the 21-yard line, or 21-yard line. 6-yard run. You're right, Coach. Polis got the snap. Handoff Gandolfi, this time on the left side. And he's across the 25-yard line. And it's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters.
Well, even though the Railers are playing against the second line of Mount Zion players, I think what we were concerned about at halftime, maybe not concerned about, but talked about is them giving up. They haven't given up. They're still out there playing hard and trying to make something happen here.
That was Aiden Page on the tackle for Mount Zion. In there for Lincoln, number 65, Ryan O'Donohue, a sophomore, 6'3", 260. Polis wants to throw.
There you got a block.
Escapes the pressure. Now he's just going to throw it away along the sideline. Had to get rid of it.
Well, his receivers got farther downfield, and he's able to throw it on the run like that because he couldn't throw it right away. Did the right thing to throw it out of bounds.
So it's going to be second down for the Rail Splitters. 2nd and 10.
Under pressure by Gabe Johnson.
Good rush there by Gabe Johnson for Mount Zion. Ball out there in the center of the field. Polis has got the snap. Hands off Gandolfi. He's got some running room. Fights his way up close to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, nice run that time, about 8 yards. Gives them a chance here to get the first down on about the 34-yard line, almost the 35. So I'd like to see them. Even if they don't get it, what do you got to lose? It's 2 down territory. You're on your own 34.
Yeah. Jacob Rambo on the tackle for Mount Zion. Batten and Miller, the wide receivers. Man in motion is Decker. Handoff Gandolfi. He's got a big opening, and he bucks his way up ahead to the 45-yard line. A Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters. They'll move the chains up to the Lincoln 45-yard line. Rambo again on the tackle.
That was a nice little running lane for him, a little hole that the offensive line opened up for him, and he took advantage of it and got the first down, and we're about ready to end the third quarter.
And that's the end of the third quarter. The Mount Zion Braves lead the Lincoln Rail Splitters 65-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds. We're ready to start the fourth quarter. You're listening to Lincoln Rail Splitter football on 96.3 FM. And, Coach, a lot of seniors playing on this Mount Zion team.
Yeah, they just introduced them. There's 14 of them that they named off playing their last home game.
First and 10, Rail Splitters. Polis hands off Gandolfi. Gandolfi fights up ahead and close to a first down. He gets up to around the 46-yard line of Mount Zion, just a yard short of a first down.
That was a nice run. But, they introduced those seniors. That's why the IHSA is playing this 6-game season, so those kids get a chance to play a few more games their senior year.
That's great. Our neighbors to the south, Williamsville, had a state championship. We were talking about that coming over here, and it's good for their seniors to get a chance.
That's right.
Polis, Decker in motion. Fakes the handoff, rolls to his left. Pass up ahead, nice pass to Rafa, got a first down, and he's going to go Touchdown, Rail Splitters. Sean Raffa. Lincoln's got 6 on the board. Polis to Raffa.
That's a 46-yarder, and that wasn't an easy throw for Polis either. He was running to his left and had to turn his shoulders and throw back, and Raffa made a nice catch on the run and raced to the end zone, beat the defenders.
Raffa turning on that speed. So now Cannon going to get a chance to kick an extra point for the Rail Splitters. He got called into duty tonight, number 42 for the Rail Splitters. Keon Carson. Carson's a freshman. Is that checking in for the Rail Splitters? That's Ryan Kennedy coming back in there. Carson's going to attempt. It'll be Rachel on the snap. Decker on the placement. Carson's boot.
Oh, got it up. There's a
Penalty on the play. Let's see what they called. Did they hit Carson?
He looks like he's hurting just a little bit there, yeah. He's going to get another shot at it maybe. Oh, now they're sending out. He may run for it now.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go for 2.
Yep.
Keon's picking up the... Yeah, he's limping a little bit. He's able to get off the field.
I was watching the ball as soon as he kicked that left-footed.
Yeah, they roughed him up.
I didn't see him hit him, but he's a tough kid. He'd be okay, I think.
Where's the number 42? Lincoln going to go for a 2-point conversion. Polis going to operate out of the shotgun for the 2-point conversion. He's got a hands off Gandolfi, and they stand him up before the end zone. A cheap shot there in the end zone, but no call. So that's a Lincoln score, 6 points on the board. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Keon Carson going to kick it away for the Rail Splitters. And it's picked. They get it at the 30, 35.
Oh,
fumble. Oh, still on the ground. Now they're going to run with it. Whoa, grabs him by the shirt. Now they stand him up and knock him out of bounds. Good hustle by the Rail Splitters. And now a penalty.
Didn't see what happened down here.
Little extracurricular activity over at the Lincoln bench. But it's a football game, and guys get excited.
Yeah, I didn't see anything too out of ordinary there. Maybe something was said. Who knows?
Officials will straighten it out. 11 minutes left for the game.
I tell you, when you're going hard there, you don't always know that you're right on the sideline. I don't know if it was a late hit they're calling or what they're calling. But I think it's going to go against Raylor probably.
Well, the guy in the white hat will tell us. Yeah, it's against Lincoln. Yeah, he's going to mark it off a 15-yarder.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Somebody probably said something.
Well, it looked like he's already gone 20. How far is that?
He brings it back to the
Unnecessary roughness.
Lincoln 43-yard line.
Then unnecessary roughness on the railers. I'd like to see a few more of those, maybe. No, not really.
Here we go. Nichols. 1st and 10. He's got the snap. Hands off Ledbetter. Ledbetter string. Oh! Try to hold him up. Stays on his feet. Out of the bottom. Tanner Stramp out of the bottom of that pile. Ball at the 40. Merriman was in on the tackle for Lincoln.
Well, it'd be nice to keep him out of the end zone here on this drive, Bob, and keep him out of the end zone for the whole second half if they can do that.
2nd and 7. Nichols got the snap. Here's the handoff.
He's outside.
That's Ledbetter. No, that's a new running back in there. Adam Lutz, the ball carrier. He's a junior, 6 foot, 185 pounder, and a first down for Mount Zion.
Yeah, we are just not able to keep people from getting to the outside, Bob. We don't contain very well and keep them from going out around the corners. And once they get there, it's a race, usually big yardage.
Ball at the 23-yard line. Nichols, he's got Lutz in the backfield with him. Gives it to him again, this time out the left side. Oh, he's a strong runner.
Yep. Yeah, he got turned the corner there. He picked up big yardage, about 7 on that play. They're down to the 16-yard line, I think. Yep.
Stramp on the tackle for Lincoln. Ball just short of the 15-yard line. 2nd and 2. Nichols, Lutz in the backfield. Nichols got the snap, bobbles.
This running back picked it up out of the air. That wasn't intentional. That was just bobbled by the quarterback up in the air, and they picked it off and picked up some yardage.
Looked like J.R. Lynn on the tackle for the Rail Splitters. Ball at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, picked up a couple on that. They were lucky that they retained possession.
3rd down for the Braves. Lutz is going to check out of the lineup.
Yeah.
Going to bring in a couple guys for him.
They've been running the play clock down.
Here they go. They got to hurry up. Nichols
Got it off.
got a new running back, but the Rail Splitters are all over him.
Yeah, that was a nice.
First guy there was Maynard, Evan Maynard.
They might run their kickoff field goal team in here, maybe not. I wouldn't blame him just for the practice to give him a chance.
Stramp was there too on the tackle.
But they haven't done it. He hasn't come in, so it's 4th down and about 6. Smells like fall, doesn't it?
It does. Somebody's got a campfire going.
Yep.
Here's Nichols. He finally shows up. He's got the snap.
He's got the ball.
Oh, he wants to run. Oh, we got a Rail Splitter there. Wraps him up.
He's short. Short of the 1st down.
J.R. Lynn, number 66, the senior for the Rail Splitters.
Railers held.
1st and 10. It's a Chris Coyne, State Farm Insurance, 1st down. Barger's back in there.
Yeah, that's a good sign. He wasn't hurt too serious there.
Butterfield checks in for the Rail Splitters offensively. He'll split out here to the near side. Miller on the far side of the field. Here's the snap. Hand off. It's Gandolfi looking for running room, and he's thrown down at the 20. 5-yard pickup for Tony Gandolfi.
Some good, who was that out front there? That was Decker out there making a block downfield, doing a nice job.
Brought down by Ledbetter.
Ledbetter on the tackle. Isaac Decker is a sophomore.
He had some running room there, but it closed in a hurry. Didn't get, he got 3 or 4 yards on it.
Butterfield, the senior, here on the near side. Polis hands off Decker. He breaks a tackle, then he's spun down at the 20. So it'll be 3rd and 6 for the Rail Splitters.
There's another case of defensive penetration by the Mount Zion line. They got across the line before the Railers could push them back, and just kind of blew up that play in the backfield.
Kennedy checks in for Maynard. Evan Maynard had a good ball game. Polis out of the gun. Here's the snap. Hands off Gandolfi. He's got some running room. Gets out at least 3 or 4 yards.
He just lowered his shoulder and bowled forward, Bob, and picked up about 4 yards. It's got a manageable, it's 4th down. That was the 3rd down play. It's 4th and about 2.
Ledley will punt it away for the Rail Splitters.
Yeah, well, I thought maybe they'd go for it here. I
I
know
did too.
They're deep in their own territory, but, you know, what the heck.
Christian Brown in there for the Rail Splitters. Rachel will long snap it. Ledley's got it. Kicks a high kick.
It's got it back.
Gets a good bounce. Deep into Mount Zion territory. It's going to roll past the 35 to the 33-yard line. And the long snapper got it there. Rachel Noah ran all the way down there.
Yeah, good hustle. He hadn't quit.
No.
And I don't think any of them have, Bob. They came out second half, didn't hang their heads.
No.
Did get a score on the board.
Cheerleaders who got a very good workout today. All their push-ups.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Mount Zion.
For the Railers. Or yeah, Mount Zion, yeah. That was a good punt.
Nichols.
I was hoping it's for the Railers.
Me too. Nichols. There's the handoff. That's Ledbetter. Boo, he gets tripped up. He's a tough guy to bring down. Is that Barger over there?
Could be. Lincoln blitz on the the opposite side, and they ran away from the blitz, and but the defenders on that far side were able to still make the stop. Short gain.
Mount Zion in a hurry. 3 receivers here on the near side. Barger's got the snap. He's going to keep it and run it himself.
Close.
And we close in on him. Bring him down out of bounds.
Now that time the Railers, like you said, Bob, closed in a hurry, and he got to the outside, but they got there to stop him for a short gain.
Rafa got over there pretty quickly. Nichols turns, looks at the clock.
Here they come. Defense is up there. They're all up on their feet going.
8. Handout, Ledbetter.
Oh, he got through.
He's got running room. And he's taken down by 3 Railers.
Yeah. The Railers had 8 guys at least up there on the line trying to come through, and that's great if you can catch him, but if he gets through like he did, they pick up some big yardage, and they did that time for a 1st down.
Stramp was there. Also helping out was Colby Glenn, a freshman. Ball at the Lincoln 45-yard line. Nichols got the snap. Ledbetter, they hit him once, and now the whole gang takes him down. 3 guys there wrestling him down. Good sportsmanship. They help him up. Scramp was there.
We're down to a minute, Bob, here in this game. I would guess maybe one more play.
Braves up on the line of scrimmage. Nichols stands at his 50 in the shotgun. He's got the snap. And Lincoln does another good job there. Stramp was there. J.R. Lynn. Barger also in there on the tackle.
That should do it, I would think.
Ball at the 45-yard line. They're just going to let the clock go now. And the official tells Lincoln just to walk off the field.
Yep, that'll be it.
Final score is going to be Mount Zion Braves 65, Lincoln Rail Splitters 6. They did get on the board.
Yeah, you got to give Mount Zion a lot of credit. They didn't try to run it up or anything. They didn't play their starters after the first quarter plus, and you know, that's good sportsmanship.
It is good sportsmanship. No shaking hands. They just look at each other across the field, and both teams run off the field. Final score: Mount Zion 65, Lincoln 6. We'll be back in a minute. You've been listening to Lincoln Rail Splitter Football. The final score here tonight, Mount Zion 65, Lincoln 6. I want to thank all our fine sponsors for bringing you Lincoln Rail Splitter Football. I want to thank our fans for listening. And the fans, a lot of fans came out here on the road. Not that bad a trip over here to Mount Zion. I want to thank Lloyd Kirby for engineering and filming the game for us over here at Mount Zion. I want to thank Winnie Ransdell in her rookie year, bringing us the game, turning the knobs back there at the station. And of course, I always want to thank my good partner, Coach Ken Schweitzer, for coming on the road with me and driving me over here. Coach, next week we make the extra long trip to Mattoon.
Yeah, and let's hope we'll have a good effort and maybe a little better results than we had tonight. We were just totally outmanned tonight, and it showed early in the game and often, and Mount Zion just kind of took it to us. But we did get one score, as you said, there in the second half. Nice pass from our quarterback, Polis to Sean Raffa, 46-yard touchdown run. So, a few bright spots, a long way to go.
All right, have a safe trip, everybody, wherever you're going, and thanks for listening. Final score, Mount Zion 65, Lincoln 6. This is Bobby V reporting. Thanks for listening.